Oh my gosh, everyone should attend the Hollywood Fringe Festival. It is an opportunity to see playwrights at work and actors in your community at work and other fellow artists in your community at work. It is such a vibrant collection. It is literally a rainbow of themes, genres, types of acting, types of shows, storytelling. It's just such a powerful collection of art. And I think that LA is a town that is so steeped in TV and film that people forget that theater is alive and it's happening all around us. And I just would encourage everyone to get out and participate in it. Hi, I'm Karen Wilmer-West, and if you want to learn more about my play, Nature Verses, at the Fringe Festival, watch this video. So I was teaching English as a second language to a school over in Beverly Hills part-time, and I was teaching this theory of they had these different fun cultural activities, and one of them was talking about personality types and people, and there was this theory of Howard Gardner's called the theory of the nine intelligences. And it's this idea that everybody, it's not just IQ, it's not just your SAT score, everybody has a specific talent and that is a type of intelligence. And so there's interpersonal intelligence, which we think of with politicians and actors. They're just able to communicate and get their point across. And they're very well received, they're very charismatic. There's kinesthetic intelligence, which are athletes. There's musical intelligence, you can guess what that is. Existential intelligence, people, who ruminate about what it all means, the philosopher types. And so it just struck me as so interesting, this way to separate, that people have these different talents, even though we all relate to each of them in our own way. And so I sat up in bed one night thinking, it's so funny because that sounds like the most Hollywood way to say it, but it's true. So I thought, what if there was a book club where there are these women that like 1980s South, like think Steel Magnolias. They're just happy and someone brought a Jello mold and they're having sherry and talking about books. And it's in this like kind of jovial atmosphere that they find that one person no longer is the predominant intelligence that they all share. And so I thought about this like dystopian world where you have to take a test every 7 years and it tells you which estate you belong into based on your predominant intelligence. And then it doesn't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you've got kids, doesn't matter if you're the president. If you test out, you got to go. And what does it look like for these women to find out, oh, you tested out, and then to try to rationalize in their minds, yeah, you aren't really like us, are you? And then they suddenly take this person that was just like them and find all these ways of otherizing her and pushing her out. And it's so dumb because we all share these different traits to varying degrees. We all have these things. And the premise of the play, what it really rests on is just the power of groupthink and our desire as humans to exclude and otherize and to feel like we are in the tribe of the same identity. We don't like the idea of someone not belonging, even if it's the thinnest, dumbest reason that they don't belong. And we see that reflected in every form of our history and politics as human beings. So this is that to the, millionth degree of how absurd it could get, but based on something I think all of us humans feel. So my actors are incredible. They are, we have Chaley Rose. She's mostly done TV. She did Nashville. She's a fantastic actress. She plays the character of Tibby, who's a very bohemian, woke activist who loves sherry. And then, sorry, froze for a second. And then let's see, we also have Alex Felix. She went to the same university that I went to. She's hilarious. She's strong-minded, and she plays the character Jean Marie, who is a very black and white thinker, loves to gossip, loves being right. I kind of think of those classic women from the South growing up, women in the church that wear all their pearls and, are so kind to your face, but then, they can be a bit judgy. And then let's see, I play the character of Betsy, who is a very naive, simple woman who has a bit of a traumatic past. And she is very sycophantic. She bows at the feet of anybody that she thinks is more powerful than her. She is a follower to the 10th degree. And then the last character is Annie Parker. And Annie Parker is played by the fantastic Sandra Rankins. She's amazing. And Annie Parker is just perfection personified. She's the vice president's wife in this world. She's beautiful. She's charming. She's the belle of the ball. Everybody worships her and loves her. And then we have the role of the cop. And that character is just this sort of like hilarious force of nature that comes in and kind of keeps everybody on task. And that's played by my friend Ryan. So our director, I co-direct it, but my co-director who taught me so much about blocking and organizing and has so many great impulses is Bradley Gosnell. And he's done a Fringe show before. He did Gun in a Hotel Bible. And he is also a theater professor at a school over in Thousand Oaks. And he's so talented and smart. And they're just an incredible team. We all meet up at my house to rehearse. And I couldn't have asked for a better cast or director. I want the audience to get out of my play how horrible people are. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I think I want people to get out of this play that we will do. Each of these women is kind of an archetype of us. And so I think if there's the ability to kind of let down our walls and for a moment go, this is how I hold on to my privilege, or this is how I hold on to my power, or this is how I otherize other people, then I think that is the job done. It has I won't describe the ending, but I think that I hope people leave with that. People should go to my play at the Fringe Festival because it's only half an hour. It is a dark comedy. It is wild. It's crazy. We talk about sex books. We drink sherry. It gets violent. And it's just, if you like Hunger Games and you like Steel Magnolias, come see them married together. It's a not only sort of political discourse with some deeper messages and things to ruminate on, but it's also just fun and it's quick and it shows you hopefully a side of yourself as well as my lovely actresses. I am looking forward to seeing, well, I'm going to be on stage. So I'm looking forward to seeing people hopefully in the audience. And let me think. I'm looking forward to, again, like letting people in on this world of something that we've been creating together and getting their feedback and seeing what they think. I think that so much of an artist is that fear, but that excitement of sharing something that you've been like slowly birthing in private. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how it lands. I'm excited to see the questions that come up or the lines that I wrote that somebody thinks, like my director, he loves this one line that I never thought about as I was writing the play. And I think it's really fun as a writer and so rewarding when somebody does feel something that maybe you felt when you were writing it, maybe you didn't. They find themselves in your writing. And I think that is the coolest thing. And I hope that happens. I just think it's a funny, fun time. It's a bit scary. It's a bit sensual. It's a bit everything. You know, there's violence, there's books, there's sex, there's sherry, there's a political discourse, and there's a mirror held up to the audience. And so I think that all those things make you want to come out. You should. I'm Karen Wilmer-West, and if you've enjoyed this conversation about my play Nature Versus, premiering this August at the Hollywood Fringe Festival, come, buy tickets and come. It will be so much fun. And you can stream it online just in case you want to be COVID safe. We're all vaccinated, but I get it.